true spiritual practice goes with compassion and love for all beings. This is the core of a sustainable world. If we have this, we will have peace, love, harmony, security, health, and clear-mindedness. Only then can we truly enjoy whatever comforts science and technology bring into our life.
Please continue watching to find out more.
Supreme Master Ching Hai's lectures are not a complete meditation instruction. Please do not try alone. For free of charge guidance, please visit godsdirectcontact.org or contact any of our centers near you.
Today's episode will be presented in English with subtitles in Arabic, Aulaxis, also known as Vietnamese, Bulgarian, Chinese, Czech, English, French, German, Hindi, Hungarian, Indonesian, Italian, Japanese, Korean, Malay, Mongolian, Persian, Polish, Portuguese, Punjabi, Russian, Spanish, and Thai. Es genial verlos, elegantes televidentes. Mi nombre es Gloria, desde Ciudad del Este, en la emocionante Paraguay. Paraguay, en lengua indígena, significa río que pertenece al mar. Sus verdes colinas onduladas, sus ricos suelos y sus exuberantes bosques prístinos impresionaron tanto a los primeros exploradores que lo llamaron un segundo Edén. Con numerosos grandes ríos, lagos cristalinos y exuberantes humedales, han alimentado una notable civilización con un rico patrimonio artístico. Paraguay también comparte el segundo acuífero de agua dulce más grande del mundo, el acuífero Guaraní, con 3 países vecinos. Los paraguayos manifiestan un amplio espectro de relaciones armoniosas entre el hombre y el agua, y el hombre y la naturaleza. Las abundantes bendiciones de la naturaleza han ayudado a los paraguayos a perfeccionar el arte de la hospitalidad. Estamos fascinados de compartir con ustedes un vislumbre de nuestra amada Paraguay. Oramos para que sus corazones se desborden en dicha espiritual. Durante más de 3 décadas, la maestra suprema Ching Hai ha iluminado nuestro mundo con sus enseñanzas divinas. Una maestra totalmente iluminada. Imparte el método Kuan Yin de meditación a aquellos que desean descubrir inmediatamente la naturaleza de Dios interna y alcanzar en una vida la liberación eterna del ciclo de la transmigración. El método Kuan Yin ha sido practicado por todos los maestros iluminados, tales como Buda, Jesucristo, el profeta Mahoma, la paz sea con él, y Gurú Nanak, y muchos más. Ella enfatiza que si siempre recordamos a Dios, ofrecemos servicio desinteresado a otros y seguimos las leyes del universo. Alcanzaremos nuestro potencial más elevado como humanos y comprenderemos verdaderamente nuestro propósito en la Tierra. La Maestra Suprema Ching Hai es un extraordinario ejemplo viviente de compasión, enviando frecuentemente asistencia material y financiera, además de amor, a los refugiados, a los desamparados, a las víctimas de desastres naturales y a otros que necesitan ayuda. En el 2006, ella recibió el Premio Gusi de la Paz, considerado el Premio Nobel de la Paz de Oriente, y ha sido honrada a través de los años con otros numerosos premios y galardones por sus excepcionales obras filantrópicas y humanitarias. Una verdadera voz para nuestros preciosos amigos animales. Ella promueve la pacífica y amorosa dieta a base de plantas y prevé, con el despertar de la humanidad hacia lo sagrado de todas las vidas, un tranquilo y glorioso mundo, completamente vegano, donde los animales y las personas vivan en dichosa armonía. Sus iniciativas para difundir la tendencia vegana son diversas y han incluido la distribución del volante de vida alternativa, la cadena internacional de restaurantes veganos Loving Hut, Supreme Master Television, además de hablar regularmente con influyentes líderes de gobierno y medios de comunicación y participar en conferencias televisadas sobre el cambio climático, tanto si somos conscientes de ello como si no. Sus esfuerzos han tenido una enorme influencia sobre la conciencia mundial del estilo de vida amigable con los animales y de cómo esta benévola forma de ser puede traer paz duradera entre las naciones, a la vez que salvamos nuestro planeta del cambio climático. A lo largo de los años, la Maestra Suprema Ching Hai ha viajado por todo el mundo, desde las Américas hasta África, desde Europa hasta Oceanía, y ha ofrecido cientos de discursos al público y a sus discípulos sobre una variedad de temas espirituales. Hoy somos bendecidos con la presentación de una de estas reveladoras conferencias titulada El único camino hacia un planeta sostenible es ser vegano. Extractos de las conferencias de la Maestra Suprema Ching Hai, parte 2 de 3, en Entre la Maestra y los Discípulos, dada en inglés.
We've been seeing more religious and spiritual groups emphasizing the importance of green living in accordance of our role as stewards of the planet, as mentioned in many holy scriptures, such as the Pope. He recently spoke on the urgency of climate change. Master, could you explain further the importance of the spiritual factor in halting global warming in comparison to the other factors, such as science or technology, that the general public is focusing on?
A true spiritual practice goes with compassion and love for all beings. This is the core of a sustainable world. If we have this, we will have peace, love, harmony, security, health, and clear-mindedness. Only then can we truly enjoy whatever comforts science and technology bring into our life. Just to rely on and focus on science and technology alone will not help us too much. Or maybe even if it helps, it's just temporarily and short-lived. True spiritual life brings us in direct contact with the creative force of the universe, which supports and sustains life. All things spring from this creative power, including scientific and technological inventions. Otherwise, we just water the leaves and not the root, if we rely only on science and technology. In 1995, I remember there was a conference on population, environment, and peace. And the president has emphasized that there is a need, a real need for a sustainable balance, if I quote it right, sustainable balance between man and nature, between development and the environment. You see, so President Ramos was very protective of the environment long before it became even a trend nowadays. His foresight, wisdom, has exceeded far beyond our present vision of the world climate change. He knew it before that. He saw it before that. So I think organic farming would satisfy this need that the president has mentioned back in even 1995, before we even make this global warming into a so-called fashionable trend. The president has said that there's a need for a sustainable balance between man and nature, between development and the environment. I think the need will be satisfied with all the farmers change into organic farming method. In that case, we will be able to balance the need between our development and the environment, our need and sustainable planet. The benefit of organic farming is immense, including great advantage to both human health and the environment. Organic farming actually restores the topsoil and cleans the air and water supplies even. It is so much more benefit that we could not list them all in a few minutes. It is even good for animals, all beings on this planet, including even trees and land, in part because it does not use chemical fertilizer or pesticides, many of which are considered by the United States Environment Protection Agency and the European Union to be potentially cancer-causing and also depleting of our bees colonies and killing many other animals that we cannot even all name here. One of the US studies indicate that if the United States, 8 million acres of produce farms went organic, then the risk of consuming dietary pesticides would be reduced by 97%. Can you imagine? Chemical fertilizer and pesticide runoff is also known to contribute to the ocean death zones. We are killing our planet by pesticides and chemical fertilizer. Now, scientific studies have found that organic farming not only reduces energy usage and produce less CO2, which helps lower greenhouse gases, but it actually allows the soil to absorb even 40% of presently in the air CO2 emission. Before we even invent any technology to reduce CO2, or before we even reduce all the cars and transportations, if we go organic, we reduce 40% of the current CO2 in the air already, and the daily emission. Now, furthermore, organic produce is free of genetically modified organisms, and its nutrient content is actually higher than that of conventional grown fruits and vegetables. It is for these reasons that we in our group use as much organic produce as much as possible. First, to encourage the organic farming to develop and progress and prosper more into a better trend for everyone to enjoy. Second, of course, is for our planet. And third, for our health and all that on this planet. I wish that all the governments in the world would encourage organic farming to save our world. Give them subsidies. Give them all the facilitated means in order for the farmer to continue the organic farming method. Because it's not only helping them, it's helping the planet and all the people. I'm sure if the government support organic farming, it will be a trend in no time. If the government lead the way with the message that this is how to be green and how to protect the planet, then the farmers would be happy to grow more vegan food. To spread the practice of organic farming would help in so many ways. The benefit of organic farming for human livelihood, for human health, and for animals' health, natural resources, and protection of our planet. All these benefits we cannot even underestimate. We cannot even estimate all in here. Organic farming not only help to protect the planet, it will even help to eliminate hunger. So I just suggest vegan organic or organic vegan.
Humankind is trying greatly hard to change. If, unfortunately, these efforts are not quick enough to save Earth, then what will be the fate of disaster population and how is the environment? Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for coming here with us again. Yes, Dr. Nguyen, thank you for caring. I know that there are many, many people who are making the effort to change, and all the green developments like the sustainable energy technologies and water-saving technologies, these are also very good. It's just that they will not accomplish the goal of saving the planet quickly enough. The rapid rate at which the planet is warming can be seen from many examples, one of which is the melting of the Arctic ice. A recent report released by the United States National Snow and Ice Data Center found that the rate of Arctic ice melt has been speeding up dramatically, with a shrinkage during the month of July equal to 41,000 square miles each day. Meanwhile, Canadian researchers have already forecast that the entire Arctic ice cap would be gone within a couple of decades, maybe quicker. As the ice disappears, global warming accelerates because of losing the reflective white cover provided by the ice. The scientists also reported that Arctic tundra temperatures have been rising 1 degree Celsius each decade, which is faster than anywhere else in the world, and that the tundra itself is emitting significantly more methane and nitrous oxide than previously estimated. This is a dangerous situation, apart from what we are already having. How do we stop this? The most effective way and the way that truly works is be veg. Be vegan. Stop the use of all animal products and the globe will quickly cool down. We can still continue developing all the other green technologies after the planet is saved and we have time, which are very good in helping restore parts of the overall planetary balance. But the first and foremost must be the veg diet. And with that approach, we are working toward being able to save the world, because the switch to the animal-free diet removes all the methane production and its associated pollutants, to say nothing of the animal cruelty. Will help reverse these planetary disasters, such as the tsunami, the floods, storm, typhoon, and the landslides, etc. So, Dr. Nguyen, in order to help the environment and save lives, we first must be veg. You see, it's up to humans to choose, to decide. And we should decide to live. We should decide that we can do anything at all in our power to preserve our lives on the planet. Because it's not just one life, two lives, just not my life, your life is the life of the children and the next generation. Just to have just a beautiful planet and we destroy it is very, very pitiful. We have to decide a different way. We have to walk in a different way. That's it. We have to decide that, okay, we're going to be courageous. We do whatever it takes. But it doesn't take much. Just to be vegetarian. Just to plant a couple of trees, each person. Just to use a sustainable, free energy. That's all there is. 3 simple steps. Refrain from animals. You know, of course, I mean also killing by war, you know. But the number we kill in war is not as many as the mass, you know, killing in animal slaughtering. You know that yourself, yes. So it's only very simple. Refrain from killing each other and animals, yeah? For any reason, for food, for profit, for gain, for anything at all. Refrain from killing. Produce and use sustainable energy. Plant trees. We can have everything. We just do that. Yes. It's not like we have to do a big deal stuff. No. Very simple. The sun is there for us to use forever. The wind is there forever. The waves in the ocean, you can use forever. It will never be finished. Yeah, compared to other energy that maybe you have today, you don't have tomorrow. The sun, you don't have to. Nobody can possess the sun. Nobody can stop you from using it. So very simple, eh? Vegetarian, sustainable energy, plant trees. And of course we pray, yeah? We pray so that we be strong, that heaven will help us to choose the right way. That's all. 4 solution, very easy. Everybody can do it. If we want a peaceful life, long life or whatever, healthy life, we must let live. Must not eat that animal. Must eat vegetarian. That's it. Okay? The more vegetarian, the better. Vegan is even better. Organic vegan is even better. Yes, because vegetable have less impact on the environment even. Yeah, less pollution for the environment. Yes. Well, we have collected many of these information and put it on the Supreme Master television for you to compare and to know right away. Everything is logical. Everything is scientifically proven, materially proven. It's not like I ask you to believe something I said, but okay, you believe it or not, it's up to you. No, we have proof. So now we have to combine the spiritual aspect and the hard physical fact. Then everybody will understand. But I just hope they act on it, you know? I mean, not just understand, but have to do action. If the world turned to vegetarian, we are saved. Immediately, there's no problem at all. Just be vegetarian. Truly, then the world will be saved. Will be no more disaster, no disease, or very minimum, almost nothing, yeah? If everybody become vegetarian, vegan is even better. Then no more disease, no more disaster, no more trouble at all. Everybody live healthily, and then in turn happily. Yeah, when you're healthy, you're happy. Eh? And marriage also improve, everything improve. And then the mind improve. And then we can invent many things that we could never imagine we could invent. You see, when we heard a lot about UFO, yeah? And other extraterrestrial, where they are intelligent and they make a lot of invention and all that we cannot know. We just turn into vegan, yeah? Clean our mind, purifying our being. Then we can invent something like that, or even better. Right now, you know, people are eating too much meat and drinking too much alcohol and taking too much drug and cigarette, and they clouded their intelligence. So even if they want to use the whole brain capacity is already difficult, not to talk about any other, you know, highly inventive method or apparatus, you know, because we don't use the brain even, not to talk about spiritual, nothing yet. Don't use enough brain. There's the whole treasure of capacity within us, even with the brain. We can use it more, but too busy eating, drinking, clouding the mind and making the body sick. Cannot even think well. Drinking the alcohol to even shrink the brain further. Already don't use a lot of it and shrink more the brain. Can you imagine what kind of logic is this? I mean, any intelligent person would stop it, right? Just like you burning your money in the bank, huh? Like you have money, you put it in a, you know, a safe box. Not only you don't take out to use it to benefit your body, make your life more comfortable and benefit your family, you burden it every day more. This is the life that many people live, and they think that is okay with it. How okay? How can it be okay? Yeah? So, you are lucky people. You are smart. Yes, you're smart enough. At least you don't destroy yourself any further. Yes. And the body has a capacity of repairing itself. Yes. If you leave it alone, the body repair. See, that's why some people after initiation and don't eat meat anymore, the body repair. Even cancer disappear. Heart disease stop. Yeah? And lung disease, many things just stop. Because the body can repair. It's just if you keep beating it up, how can it repair? Yeah? Even the tree can repair itself. The little plant repair itself. You saw it, okay. You plant a little peppermint, yeah, very small peppermint. And then he grow, and then you pluck a few leaves. Tomorrow he grows 3-4 more leaves. You see, just a plant. So small like that, and know how to repair. How much more would our intelligent body, equipped with sophisticated system, repair itself? The earth also can repair herself if we let her rest. If we just take what we need and not because of greed, then the earth will be okay. That's why I'm telling you, if people are vegetarian and do not abuse the earth anymore, because raising animals is abusive to the earth. The earth cannot supply enough. We take more than she can, give and repair. We just keep digging into it, and sooner or later it's depleted. So it is logical that if you use a vegetarian or vegan diet, it is more sustainable for the earth. I don't even talk about spiritual aspect. It's just logic. So if we stop all this killing, of animals and raising animal stock, then we will have no disaster, and that is for sure. And that is very normal and very logical. Yeah? So I hope people truly understand this and practice it. Yeah? Okay? And then we'll be saved. Your children will be saved. Their children will be saved. Their great-grandchildren will continue to live even better life than what we have right now, or what our great-grandfather have. Okay? Because the earth will be better. And their life will be better because they will have beneficial diet. They will have healthy diet. And they will become more healthy. And they're more intelligent and more happy. Yeah, then what we have been through, or what we have been doing, and what we have been experiencing. Our children will be better. We'll have a better earth, better life, more intelligent than we are. If the whole earthling population turn to vegetarian diet, then the animals will also turn to vegetarian diet. Mark my words.
All information concerning the scientific evidence of climate change and its solution is in Supreme Master Ching Hai's book, From Crisis to Peace, free to download at crisistopeace.org.
Queridos televidentes, gracias por acompañarnos en el programa de hoy titulado El único camino hacia un planeta sostenible es ser vegano. Extractos de las conferencias de la Maestra Suprema Ching Hai, parte 2 de 3, en Entre la Maestra y los Discípulos. Por favor, sigan sintonizados a Supreme Master Television para una programación más positiva. A continuación sigue del Zoroastrismo, el Sagrado Menogi Krat, capítulo 4, 13, parte 1 de 2, en palabras de sabiduría. Que la luz y el amor divinos los guíe siempre a ustedes y a sus seres queridos.
May divine love and light guide you and your loved ones always. For more details, please visit suprememastertv.com/BMD.
And our world faces a true planetary emergency.
Global warming increases the intensity of both extremes of the hydrologic cycle, the water cycle. So at the times and places when it's dry, a stronger greenhouse effect means that you get stronger drying and higher temperatures, more extreme drought, and as a result, more widespread fires, forest fires. But on the other hand, as the atmosphere gets warmer, it holds more water vapor. At a very strong rate, the amount increases with temperature. And therefore, when it does rain, there's a possibility of much heavier rains. So we get some much stronger rainfalls and therefore heavier floods. The frequency with which these happen and the severity of them is definitely affected by global warming.
Be vegetarian and helping each other. That's all we need to do. And the planet disaster will cease to exist and cease to zero. All the disaster, including natural disaster, are man-made. Man-made in a sense that it is produced out of the negative energy that we have generated for centuries or millions of years. As we sow, so shall we reap. If you do some bad things, the bad consequence will return to us sooner or later. Very simple. Be a vegetarian. Be loving and kind. Be forgiving. And if possible at all, be a bearer of light. Meaning, be enlightened. That should be absolutely enough. Yes, to safeguard your life on earth and to safeguard a place in heaven.
Be veg, go green to save the planet. For more urgent details, please visit www.suprememastertv.com/SOS.
All information concerning the scientific evidence of climate change and its solution is in Supreme Master Ching Hai's book, From Crisis to Peace. Free to download at crisistopeace.org.
Wake up and behold, rivers and mountains are entombed, burnt forests, eroded hills, desiccated streams, ready to the poor souls calling the end of all dreams.
Leave your agony, but the tears will fade with the persistent night.
Oh, seas and lakes, cease not your melodies, allowing hope for a morrow among humanity. Oh, sentient beings have rested in the realm beyond. I plead I beseech, O infinite Buddhas, the gods, the angels, deliver us all straight from the true path.